Hello, my name's Demian Allan, and welcome to a quick video regarding my new course, Astrology and Spiritual Development online course that's going to begin in April 2021. So long now. Anyway, this is a brief introduction, and for more details, please check out my website, demianallan.com. Okay, let's get started on it. Astrology and Spiritual Development. This is going to be a 12-week live interactive course. It's not pre-recorded, it's live, and it's going to be via Zoom. So you need to be signed up to Zoom or have access to Zoom. All my consultations pretty much are done by Zoom, and it means that I can share the screen like I'm doing now. So it's really good for teaching. Each lesson is an hour and a half, and you'll also get added YouTube videos that you'll be sent to really give you some added insight into some of the subject matters within astrology that we've been learning. There'll be 20 minutes each lesson for a Q&A for you to ask questions. I do encourage people to ask questions throughout the lesson and to engage, but if you have specific questions, then you can ask me and the group, and it just gives the time to reflect on what we've just learned. Once you've completed level 1 successfully, you'll receive a certificate and be able to enroll for the level 2 course, which will start in autumn of 2021. That certificate will be signed by me. You'll be given homework after each lesson to be completed each week. This is for your own development to see how you're going. And astrology is a vast subject matter, and you need to obviously put the hours in to get basically the development of it and to progress. So what does level 1 cover and hope to achieve? Well, the purpose of this course is for the student to have a clear understanding of the basics of how to read a birth chart while also developing their own spiritual intuition. I primarily work as a psychic astrologer and have done for many, many years. And I believe in the scientific side of astrology, but also the intuitive, and the two can be synchronized together. And that means working through the symbols of the zodiac signs and the planets and being able to harness that energy. And that means that that opens up the intuitive side and it adds another layer to your readings. The benefits of the course: you're working in a small group, no more than 8 people, and you'll be also added to a private Facebook group to exchange ideas and opinions and really to work as a collective. In adult education, one of the main things that people go into it is to meet like-minded people, to have that sense of community. And I think that's a really important part of any course, to have that sense of community and that sense of growing as a collective. A bit about me: well, I've been a professional astrologer psychic now for over 20 years and have many years experience in teaching and have done many years of consultations, and I've got a fair good CV now. So there's not many full-time working astrologers out there. So I'm now relaying that knowledge. The ability to progress in the astrological field, this is an important one because it's such a great community and there's so many offshoots. And when you first enter into it, you can be a little bit overwhelmed and don't really know where to turn. So my advice and knowledge to set you on the path for the future of perhaps which organizations and communities you'd like to get involved in. And more importantly, have a deeper understanding of yourself by studying your own birth chart, to understand your own patterns of behavior, your responses, the way that you're nurtured, the things that you can look at in the future, harness skills. All of this really can help in your own inner development, and ultimately that can help you to help others. So what do we cover in this course? Well, in the first week, it's going to be an introduction to astrology and a little bit about its history. Week 2, we look at the birth chart from a spiritual perspective with meditation exercises and visualizations to really start to open up that intuitive side. Week 3 is the elements: the air, the earth, the fire and the water, and the modes of expression, the cardinal signs, fixed and mutable. Week 4 is the sun and the moon with the nodal axis of the moon and the relationship between those bodies. Week 5 is the zodiac signs. So everyone thinks that they know the zodiac signs, and they actually probably know much more than they even think, but there's hidden meanings behind it, and we look at it from the polarity points as well. Week 6 is an introduction to the inner planets, so Mercury, Venus and Mars, and the more societal planets of Jupiter and Saturn. Week 7 is going to be an introduction to the outer planets, where we move to Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and the asteroid Chiron. On week 8, we're looking at houses. And the first lot we look at are the angular houses, 1, 4, 7, and 10. And then in week 9, we go to the houses 2, 5, 8, and 11. And in week 10, we look at the houses 3, 6, 9, and 12. That brings us to week 11, where we look at aspects, conjunctions, squares, opposition, trines, sextiles, quincunxes. We look at the relationship of the aspects and their meaning. And then week 12, we're looking at interpretation and putting it all together. So the turn dates and times and the cost. Okay, the course will start in April 2021 every Wednesday, and it will be at 7:30 to 9 o'clock p.m. GMT time. The cost is for an individual is £225 for 12 weeks. A £45 non-refundable deposit to secure a place, and full payment, of course, before the course starts. And to book your place, if you email at demian@demianallan.com, and my assistant will contact you and to give you more clarification on the times and the dates, and to book your place. This is an excellent opportunity. It really is, because at this time, it's a subject matter that is so vast, but also great for your own inner development. And also what you'll find is that you will also find that it may embark on a new career, or not even a new career, but a new way of looking at your own life. And so I look forward to teaching you all soon.